They actually went viral for their cheesesteak. Hey everyone, it's Kim Rock, Realtor with the Kim Rock Group, and I'm outside of Gleason's bar in Levittown, Pennsylvania. Fun fact, they started out as your typical corner bar, but when the current owner, Pat, took over a few years ago, he brought his background in the food service industry into the mix, and they actually went viral for their cheesesteak. Now, they have more than just cheesesteaks. Personally, I'm a fan of their wings. They are fantastic. They also do a lot of great things here, like events and bingos, and they try to make it fun for the community. So I want to take you inside. Let's meet the owner, Pat. We'll hear a little bit about his somewhat rocky story getting started bringing this bar to be the popular destination that it is today. And I want to know, what's your favorite cheesesteak topping? Drop it in the comments. I'm a whiz with kind of girl personally, but I want to hear what your favorite is.
Hey, my name is Pat McConney from Gleason's Bar here in Levittown. I took over Gleason 6 years ago from the Gleason family. Pete Gleason was the owner, and I had actually went to with high school with Melissa Gleason. I had been in small business for about 12 years prior to taking over Gleason's. I had a soft pretzel factory over in Moorestown, New Jersey. Along with having a pretzel business in Jersey, I also opened up a cheesesteak business. Ironically, that cheesesteak business had put me in a Chapter 13 bankruptcy, but I always say it's like the best steak no one ate. So I knew I had a good product. I knew I had a concept. I just had to find the location for it. So Gleason's kind of came in right at the right time. I knew I had some work to do here. It was a smoker's bar, actually, Gleason's was, when I took it over. So when COVID came into the picture, it was the perfect opportunity to go non-smoking. You'll see on the walls a lot of pictures, all people that are smoking, athletes, Hollywood stars. Some of our regulars are on the wall. But we went non-smoking. We actually got on the map during COVID because at that time you could only get takeout food. We launched the cheesesteaks, people started coming in. There was a social media page called Pizza Justice that came over here and did a story on our cheesesteak. Before you know it, there was other social media pages, a big one actually called Cheesesteak Gurus that caught wind of that. They came out, they did a story, and then cheesesteaks just started blowing up. I hired probably my best asset in the place, Jackie Newman. She was kind of like the face of Gleason's. She's the one that really has ran with all these ideas that are kind of getting us on the map now as a brand. Jackie had the great idea of doing a pop-up theme for Christmas, and it went viral. I guess it was something they were traditionally doing in the city, up in the suburbs here. People hadn't really seen that yet. And since then, Gleason's just been growing and growing. Our concept's pretty easy. Like, we want to have great service, we want to have great bar food, and we want to bring you back. You know, I always say, like, good service will keep you here, but great service is what brings customers back. And my main vision for this place, I wanted to have a really good South Philly style cheesesteak in a bar. So now, with all these things that Jackie's got going through here, I mean, Gleason's is a totally different bar than how it started out. I mean, we do paint and sips here. We do a bingo game here. Jackie does glow parties, the old-fashioned raves back in the city. So we've thrown so many things against the wall here. One thing I love about Gleason's, I always say it's like a blank canvas. We can do anything here. We're not labeled. We're not a family restaurant. We're not just a shot in a beer bar. We can do whatever we want here, and it seems to be working. People love the uniqueness of the place. 1 year after COVID, Gleason's was on its way up, and my family and I were living in Cinnaminson at that time, and there was a bar over there called Jay's, which is right in Riverside. I took over Jay's. Now it's called Crawford's Corner Bar and Kitchen. My mom's maiden name is Crawford. Basically has the same type of concept we have here at Gleason's. Great service, a lot of drink options, great bar food. Shortly after Crawford's, I've always been friends with the Gramiak family in Bensalem. I grew up in Andalusia, so the Eddington House, known as now the E-House, kind of my stomping grounds when I would go out with friends and get in trouble. The Gramiaks were looking to sell that. Brian had actually offered it to me for the third time when I finally decided to really work hard and try to get the financing for it and everything. And sadly, Brian Gramiak passed away shortly after that. But down there at the E-House in Bensalem, we're kind of trying to do exactly what they've done for so many years successfully. It's a family restaurant, tavern. You'll see your coaches there, your teachers there, teammates there. So we try to appeal to our families, E-House, and we bring our customers back. You know, speaking of like creating reasons for your customers to come back, at all three of the places we have entertainment all the time. We have music bingo, we have music brunch bingo, we have a game show palooza game. It's based around trivia. It's real interactive. People love it. At the E-House and at Gleason's, we have bands every Friday and Saturday night. You know, there's always something to do at the three bars. And follow us on Facebook and Instagram, and you'll see what I'm talking about. So the hope is after you watch this video, you'll come out and check our locations out. A lot of people get a kick out of like being able to tell us they went to all three. We're obviously here at Gleason's in Levittown on Mill Creek Road. Crawford's kind of over the Burlington-Bristol Bridge, a little south in a town called Riverside. 200 Madison Street. And down in Bensalem, the Eddington House. I'm sure a lot of people know it's been there forever. It's a fixture. That's 2813 Huonville Road, right across the street from the Bensalem Country Club. So thanks for your time, and I hope you come out and support us.